Shot clock at 4, pull up Jay, left elbow, Manley rotates off the rim, and Ashanti Barnes gets the rebound for JMU and gives across the timeline. Stevenson, scoop past McDaniel, jacks up a long three and sinks it. Oh, McDaniel's range is infinite. Aislinn Hayes at the top of the arc, suffocated, and a steal. Bree Robinson all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. Bree Robinson is a black hole where offense goes to die. 25.6 to go here in the fourth quarter. We are tied at 67. The shot clock is a non-factor here. Barnes to inbound from the 28-foot line, has the basketball, bounces in Hazel, front court left. 24 seconds to go. Jalea Green defends near midcourt on Hazel, who is in a dribbling contest right now, trying to take time off the clock. 15 seconds to go. Hazel has it near midcourt, still dribbling the basketball, and Green is all over her, but Hazel maintains her poise. 7 seconds to go. Hazel bursting underneath left block layup. She's got it with 3.6 to go, and a timeout from Denise Dillon. 43 seconds. That's it. That's all that's been gone by here in the fourth quarter. James Madison scoring the first 4 points of this fourth quarter, and that made Kevin Pedersen smack his hands together, call a timeout, and he's hoping to end this James Madison momentum. The crowd behind us, certainly not. And with 9:17 to go in regulation, it's James Madison and Coastal both shooting 39% from the floor and both putting up 59 points. This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by James Madison University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of JMU and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by JMU. Great to have some of the alums of the Pep Band back here in Harrisonburg today. So they are joining the current crop of JMU Pep Band members and creating a lot of noise in the right corner. Some alums of the cheerleading program as well have come out to help the festivities as well. But it's been nasty between these two teams, and I think a budding rivalry between Coach O and Kevin Pedersen as they try to claim dominance in the East Division. James Madison has had it over the last couple of years, and Coastal seeking it. 9:05 to go, fourth quarter. Shanta clears with the basketball. Straight away, Alancia Ramsey just outside the arc wearing her teal Under Armour sneakers. One dribble, looks and fires. McDaniel tips the pass into the backcourt. Shot clock down to 7. Mallory Bruce has a look. Steps straight away. Right-handed dribble. Fall away shot. Right angle. Off the window is good with 2 on the timer. Oh, Mallory Bruce, what a shot. She's up to 9. Remember, she rolled her ankle back in the first half. Coastal 61, James Madison 59. This game has featured lead changes 5 times. McDaniel, right angle jump shot, 17-footer. She's just on the money right now. McDaniel with 19. And she's giving her team a life raft right now. 1:40 gone by in the fourth. Again, we're tied. Left wing 3, Ramsey over Goodman, too strong. Hazel taps the rebound. McDaniel controls, tight roping the baseline, but flings it towards midcourt. Here's Rose Scott, a right-handed dribble, 3-on-3. Scott down the right alley, hanging right block layup. No, but a foul. As Scott falls down, she earns a couple of free throws. With 8:09 to go in the fourth quarter, we're tied at 61. The foul goes against Jaden Marable. That's just her second in 25 minutes. Marable with 16, one shy of her season high of 17. The graduate student coming over from Northern Illinois, Bolingbrook, Illinois product. And here's Rose Scott, the transfer from Marshall, at the line with 10 points today. First free throw is straight down the chute. Scott 82% at the line this season, now 4 for 4 on the game. 6th-year graduate student with a nice response today after not scoring in the last game against Southern Miss for the first time since December 6th of 2020 when she was with SEMO against Eastern Michigan. Rose Scott has over 1,500 points in her career. She buries the second, and the Dukes have the lead 63-61 with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Screen, Marable catches. Brooks trying to pry her free, but couldn't. Ramsey straight away to Williams, right side, gets by Robinson. Shot may have been altered there by Scott. Rebound on the weak side, McDaniel, her 9th. Duke's ball in the left end. Scott left wing, puts her head down, asserts herself and kicks. Hazel far corner to McDaniel. She tries the 3 and she misses off the front rim, backboard and off. Here's Ramsey with the rebound and the clear now for Bruce. Coastal left to right. Bruce straight away, a hezzy and a crossover, and flings it back out to Marable on the right wing. Screen from Ramsey, and Marable rejects it and dances down the right alley and sidesteps and puts up a J and cans it. A high arcer from Marable, season high 18. 8 for 13 from the floor. We're tied again at 63 with 7:15 to go. Robinson, one-handed pass. Hazel storms into the lane. Runner right hand off the backboard without the rim. From the baseline, the rebound for Ramsey, and she clears for Marable. Ramsey, 12 rebounds with 4 points. Duke's on defense in the man-to-man to our right. 7 minutes to go in regulation, and we're tied at 63. Ripping down the baseline. Underneath, now going the opposite way to the far block. It's Ramsey. Swings it straight away, and here is Marable. The shot clock is down to 9. Bruce on the left wing. She's 0. 0-0 McDaniel defends. Back to Marable straight away. Shot clock at 2. Marable waiting. Left elbow. Back to Ramsey. Doesn't get the shot off. Tap those heads, everybody. It's a shot clock violation, and James Madison's got the ball from right to left. Anna Goodman to the bench. Susha Kozlova is in. Hazel and McDaniel also go off, and Barnes and Stevenson return. Coach Pedersen makes all 5 players that were on the court come off. It's Barney with Stack, Ponder, Jemerson, and Carter, all reserves in for Coach Kevin Pedersen, and the Dukes have it from right to left. Here's Stevenson, just shy of midcourt, but she walks the ball across the timeline. Coastal now in a 2-3 zone. Stevenson standing at the J in the JMU logo, pitter-pattering and chopping her steps. Feeds on the right wing to Robinson. Back to Stevenson. Fires at free throw line. High-low. Kozlova the catch. The left block layup is good with some contact. Nice dime dropped in there by AB. Her first assist. Kozlova with 2 more points, up to 12, 65-63. James Madison, 6:05 to go in regulation. Delana Carter on the right wing, initiates and deals. Straight away, Ponder, jabs in between the legs. She goes with the dribble against Barnes and can't get by her. To Barney left wing, overhead rocketed pass to Stack. At the free throw line, she shimmies, she spins, a floater with the left hand off the backboard at the rim and off. Rebound AB for James Madison. Barnes with her 5th, goes ahead in transition, loops it down low to Kozlova, saves it from going out of bounds. To Barnes short corner, rifles it near side. Robinson to Scott, left wing 3 off the left side of the rim. O-board Kozlova through a crowd of shot to clear. She finds Barnes. Right block layup is good. On the prior possession, it was AB to Susha. This time it's Susha to Barnes. 67-63, James Madison. 5:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Ponder bumped at the free throw line by Barnes. Coach O is off his rocker right now as he nearly threw his glasses on the ground. 5:21 to go in the 4th quarter. Each team with a foul here in the 4th. This one on Barnes, and for AB, it's her 3rd. She's the only Duke that has 3 fouls. Duke's in the man-to-man. Barney inbounds adjacent to her own bench and gets it in for the freshman Jemerson. To Ponder right wing. Jabs 3 times, but doesn't take the shot against Barnes. Up top, Barney. Lobs at free throw line. Stack faces up. 1 dribble and kick. Jemerson far corner. Shot clock at 6. Line drive. Shot from 18. No. And Rose Scott on the trampoline for the rebound and deals it over to Stevenson on the near side. Past the midway point of Q4. It's a 4-point James Madison lead. Ashanti Barnes jabbing left wing. Hands off for Stevenson, and the Dukes slam their foot on the brakes. Stevenson puts up 3 fingers in the air. She dribbles the ball near midcourt. In between the legs, a screen from Barnes. Stevenson rejects it, tripped and fouled. Stevenson on her stomach in the purple paint. And with 4:42 to go in the 4th quarter, the score reading, James Madison 67, Coastal 63. It's a foul on Carter, her first, and the Chanticleers second in the 4th quarter, and we will step aside. It's a 4-point James Madison lead. Down the stretch we go inside the Atlantic Union Bank Center. You're listening to JMU Women's Basketball on the Morris Insurance and Financial JMU Radio Network. The calm before the storm here inside the Atlantic Union Bank Center. 2 o'clock tip-off today as James Madison takes on a top 5 program in the number 4 Texas Longhorns. And look, there's a chance for history today for James Madison. The Dukes have never defeated a top 5 opponent at home, and they can do so today. It would also be James Madison's first top 5 win overall since the 1991 second round of the NCAA tournament when James Madison visited Penn State in Happy Valley and beat the number 1 seed Nittany Lions. So a lot to be excited about today. James Madison is 7-2 through 9 games, taking on a Texas program that just picked up its first loss of the season, losing in the SEC ACC Challenge to Notre Dame in South Bend in overtime. And this Longhorns team, they are legit. They've made the Elite 8 in 3 of the last 4 years. They are led by the reigning Big 12 Player of the Year as a freshman last season in Madison Booker, who dons the number 35 in that burnt orange, very reminiscent of Kevin Durant when he played
with Texas so many years ago. And this team is very good. They've blown out a lot of opponents so far in the 24-25 season. But as head coach Sean O'Regan said to us in our pregame conversation today, good on Vic Schaefer, the head coach for Texas, for scheduling a game like this. A lot of power conference opponents don't want to play mid-major teams that have an opportunity to win a conference championship. So this should be a blast. Now, the attendance record here at the Atlantic Union Bank Center is just over 4,000 people. That was against App State last year. A lot of expectations that we will break that record today. And who knows, maybe we threaten the Convocation Center record, which was over 6,000. So, hey, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you join us 1:30 Eastern Time on Rewind 105.1 FM, also on the Varsity Network app, and we will chat then.